Hello, everyone, and welcome to our English 90 Week 8 presentation on final drafts. First, an overview of what will be covered in this presentation. What is a final draft? We'll answer that question. What are the requirements for a final draft in English 90? And what should a final draft look like? At the very end, you'll have a recap of everything that we discussed. Okay, first off, what is a final draft? A final draft is the revised and polished version of your rough draft that you began and then submitted in week 7. It's the last step before submission. In a final draft, you've fully developed and revised each paragraph and polished the language to make it clear, precise, and engaging. What are the essay requirements for English 90? 5-paragraph essay. Okay, keep in mind that means that you must have 5 well-developed paragraphs, not 4, not 6, but 5. The revised version of week 7's rough draft. The first paragraph is the introduction, and it includes your thesis statement. You then have 3 body paragraphs, each of which begins with a topic sentence that functions as a sub-argument that branches out of the thesis. You want to make sure that all 3 of those body paragraphs are well developed, following the guidelines for body paragraphs in the final essay rubric. And then the conclusion. And again, in the rubric, there are specific requirements for the introduction. In addition to the thesis, there are other things that you need to include in that paragraph, the 3 body paragraphs, and lastly, the conclusion. Please make sure that your final essay is 12-point font, Times New Roman, double-spaced. APA formatted in-text citations and list of references. You need in your final essay, in one of your 3 body paragraphs, a direct quote with an in-text citation, and at the end, a references section with that citation. You are only required to have 1 for your final essay in English 90. Revision. Review your draft for clarity, coherence, and organization. Make necessary changes to address the rubric requirements for each paragraph. Proofreading. Carefully check for grammar, punctuation, and spelling errors. It helps to read your draft aloud or have someone else review it for you. Reading aloud. Make sure to listen to your piece as you read it. Read aloud to yourself. Record yourself reading the piece aloud and play it back. Ask someone to read the work to you while you look at your draft. Consistency. Ensure consistency in formatting, style, and terminology throughout your document. Compare what you've written in each paragraph to the rubric requirements. Remember, your instructor is going to be looking at this same rubric when they assess your final essay. Clarity. Aim for clear and concise language. Avoid ambiguity and unnecessary jargon. Be specific with definitions and explanations. To recap, final drafts allow you to share your completed work with others. Significant progress, not perfection, is the goal. Be proud that you completed and submitted a final draft. That's it, everybody. Thanks so much.